Bro, I know how much you want that Arkham Knight Batman. So I'm gonna get him for you. I'm gonna get him for you because I know how much you've wanted this character, how much you love this character, and you have helped me through everything. And I want to get it to show my love and appreciation for you, bro.
You already know it. It's about damn time. So for a year, I have been waiting for this figure, and I was almost denied of my destiny. But as you can see, he is here in my grasp. So let's waste no fucking time and get to reviewing this bastard. This beautiful, beautiful bastard. So let's just start off with the details first, because this is just a beautiful figure. It is a clear replica of the Batman Arkham Knight suit that we see in the game. And I have been playing the game since it came out, and it is spot on. Moving on to the articulation, the head is on a ball joint that is also connected to the neck, and it's also on a ball joint, as you can see. And it has a beautiful range that goes up and down. You can look up that far, down that far, and they even added detail to the neck for when you want to push it up, so there's not a weird gap in between. Moving on to the hips have actual good movement in this one. This is my first Robotech, so if I'm glazing too much, my bad. Anyways, you can bend the figure down that far, and you can go up that far. That's nice. And you can move the chest to have better range at the figure's arms, and it's something from the game as well. His arms can go that forward together and backwards. So yeah, I really like this chest piece. Moving on to the arm, this fucking shoulder pad is stressing me out. Anyways, the arm itself can go up that far, as you can see. I can go higher, but I don't want to move the shoulder pad. Anyways, the arms have a nice swivel to the upper arm. You can bend the arms that far. And you know, the hands have good movement too. Same goes with the other arm that I'm showing right now. A really nice bend that's connected to a ball joint. I think that's what they're called. Now moving back to his hips. His belt is connected to a few joints that is really articulated, so that way you can move the legs up and the belt won't get in the way. Thank God for this. And his legs are kind of hard to move. It did snap once, but it's an easy fix. Anyways, his leg can go up that far, and it can go back that far. So can the other one. I don't want to try it on this one in case it snaps too, but you can see how far it can go. Be careful with the legs. They fucking snap easily sometimes. It happened to me sometimes. It's because I wasn't being careful. I was being too rough on this fucker. Anyways, you can bend the knees that far back, and it's really nice. It causes for good poses on, you know, gargoyles, if I fucking had one. You got a good knee swivel, I think that's what they're called. But yeah, he also has good foot articulation, and as you can see, toe joints. So you can move them toes and wiggle them around and do your weird feet stuff. Now moving on to this beautiful, beautiful wired cape. It is big as hell, and I love it. It is my first figure with a wired cape, of all time, and it is the best experience I've ever had. With the cape, having it articulate anywhere. I'm glazing too much, but it is just an amazing figure, and I love this fucking cape. The cape is honestly the best part. Now I want to pay attention to the details on the paint too, because this is just beautiful paint job. Just the way that it is painted. The belt, it's gold, and it's nice painted gold with the black parts on it that is actually from the game. And the gauntlet itself too is just well painted too, and I love how much detail they put into this figure. It also even has an asshole, and we'll get to that later. Now let's move on to his face, because his face is really something special. So first step you're going to want to do is pop that shit off, like so. And as you can see, the eyeballs can be moved. You can move them with this tool right here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to have to move them bitches like this. And yeah, what the fuck. Okay, here are the eyes, actually straightforward, or at least my attempt at it. So you're gonna want to put the face back in, and now you got Batman with eyeballs, I guess. It looks really good, you know, just like the games, but I prefer to have him with his eyes up so it could look like he has white eyes. And yeah, that's the figure itself. Really nice, decent figure. But you know, a good action figure always comes with accessories. So let's go see what this fucker has. He has a bunch of set of hands here. Not that many, but you know, still enough to do a lot of cool poses with. Start with this one with the line launcher that he has in the game. It's really good. It's well painted, you know, and you can pop this thing off and put another piece on to make it look like the lines are launching, I guess. As you can see, there's another peg here. That is because you can attach another piece there, so it could look like both sides are shooting. And you can just attach this to the hand, and now you got yourself a Batman with a line launcher. I personally think that he should have had the grapple gun instead, but you know, this will be good for now. Moving on to these open hands, they're really good, you know. You just gotta attach them on, and they are really fantastic. You know, they can work for a lot of poses that you want for Batman. Now moving on to the hands that I've been using throughout this whole review, the fist hands. These hands are actually really good for more dynamic poses, you know. It's the average fist hand, so I can't really say that much. All I can say is that you can do a lot of poses with them. Now moving on to these grabbing hands that are really good, and you can use it to hold the Batarang, the remote control Batarang, and the hacking device that he uses in the game. It also has another version of the hacking device where you can have it open like in the game and attach a screen to it, but unfortunately I lost a piece that attaches it to it, so I cannot demonstrate it right here. Oh yeah, it also comes with this fucking stand here, I guess. It's really good, you can hold the figure with it, you know. But that's the normal stand. This is my first stand actually, so I'm glad it came with this. And it also has this extra piece right here. Now you can just remove the fucking clipping thing and put this in there. And remember Batman's asshole that I told you guys about? Well, you can put this inside Batman's asshole so that he can stand without the clipping thing. Overall, this is a really fantastic figure that I would recommend any Batman fan, especially of the Arkham games. This guy can do any poses, and it's just really fun to pose around with. This is honestly the best Batman figure that I own in my collection. This is the first one. I don't think any other figure will top this figure. I don't give a shit what you guys give me. Now this Batman figure had a bit of complaints about how he looks short. But is he really short? Let's find out. Here he is next to the model kit Boba Fett, who has seen better days, as you can see. Here he is next to the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2021, who used to be my favorite import figure, but now it's Batman. Sorry, Godzilla. Here he is next to our previous review, the 2004 movie monster series, Godzilla Final Wars. And yeah, I think these two kind of look pretty cool together. I think they would look cooler if, if I had the SH Monster Arts 2004 Godzilla, which I will have one day, don't worry. Here he is next to the Studio Series Bumblebee from the Transformers, the movie. Yeah, you know what, just for shits and giggles, here's the Blockies Transformers Optimus Prime. And yeah, that is my review for the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Batman Arkham Knight version. Wow, what a mouthful. And yeah, he is a beautiful figure, and I would really love to have the Arkham Knight figure. But for now, I'm happy with this guy. I don't know what else to do. I guess I'll just show you guys pictures of my poses. I'm a really good poser. Special thanks again to Cool Lawyer for getting me this figure. He is the best friend I could ask for, and I thank God to have someone like him by my side. This video is also dedicated to the late Kevin Conroy, who was the voice actor for the Batman that inspired this figure. And he was the Batman for multiple decades, multiple years. He is a legend, and he may not be the Batman from, well, he was, but not the Batman from his original era, from when he started, but he was the Batman growing up for me. He was the Batman for all of us when we were growing up, and right now he is in hopefully a better place. But this is dedicated to him, because today is his birthday, and yeah, we miss you, Kevin. Rest in peace.